Les, a.k.a. Aquaman, a.k.a. Mudderman, a.k.a. the most apparel of anyone I've ever seen do anything. Les, your first, I'm excited to hear what you say. It could be anything, and I'd be excited to hear it. Just the fact that you did it is so cool. So your impression on registering for and completing your first Tough Mudder.
Well, I'll have to go back to, I think I talked to Dave today. I said, how long did you guys tell me, come on, let's do the Tough Mudder? I'm like, no way in heck. Not ever going to happen.
Months.
Yeah, it was months. It was months. I was like, no. And then after talking to you guys and after talking to my family, and when I talked about exercise, myself and everyone in my family kind of laughed at me. And I had a couple of buddies that were high school buddies pass away. One died of a heart attack and one died of a liver. So I was kind of like, okay, maybe I need to start doing something other than just parking a little further away from Walmart door to get there. So when I was running the Muddervation, the exercising and just completely changed my attitude. And the Muddervation, I was actually probably more worried about it in my head. And right after we started, when we made that first turn, I went, what am I doing here? And then the biggest fear I had was the Arctic enema, which is when you drop into the ice.
You got that one out of the way quick.
Yeah, I swear I'd never do that. And so I got up there, I'm like, great, it's the first one. And I stood up there, and I look at it, and I go, okay, I can't think about this, because if I think about it, I won't do it. So I just jumped in, like, oh, man, this is cold. And then I came up, I was like, I still have to go under the wall. So I went under the wall, and then they had people helping each other out. When I got on the other side, there was no one helping each other out. So I just grabbed the side, and I pushed myself up, and Scott's a little bit further on, and he's going, come on, keep moving. I'm like, why didn't you help? Like, so Scott kept me going, because he kept like, come on, let's go. And then the biggest experience was we had 2 obstacles left. And I remember looking at Mount Everest, and I remember thinking, man, how am I going to do that? And my first thought was, I'm not going to be able to do that. I thought, no, don't think like that. You've done everything else, except for half an obstacle. I did everything else, and I'm like, okay. So I ran up the first time, missed the guy's hands, ran up the second time, grabbed these 2 guys' hands, I'm holding on for dear life, and they can't pull me up, and I'm thinking, I am not letting go. I am not going down to do this a 3rd time. And I'm holding on, and I'm like, I'm not, and I looked at both of them, like, I'm not letting go. You guys got to figure it out. And they go, and they said, we need some muscle over here. And literally another guy came, grabbed my leg, and just pulled me over. And I remember thinking, I should help somebody. I remember turning around and going, I'm never going to be able to even hold it. My arms are jello. So I'm like, I just went on down, and I was like, and that was the greatest feeling when we went through that shock that didn't get shocked at the end. When I passed that finish line, I was like, oh my gosh, I accomplished something that I never thought I would do. I never thought I'd run 12 miles of anything, let alone run 12 miles and do like 24 obstacle courses. So, and I'm in the best shape of my life. I'm 49. I feel awesome, and literally, I used to have in the best shape since high school. My brother reminded me, like, dude, no, you're in the best shape of your life.